Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Late morning, as always. Was up to like 2:30.
3:30.
And of course, Pockets has to rebuttal. I didn't fall right
I
asleep.
It was 3:30 when we put on the movie. Your eyes were still open. You were playing Mario Kart in bed.
At least I got to play some Mario Kart in bed. Like, goals. The Shiloh is awake. I don't know if she's going to be joining us this morning or not. She could be, though. I don't know.
I'm going to put you in the bathtub.
But yeah, just sitting here this morning, sipping some coffee, waking up a little bit.
Watching Stir Echoes.
Watching Stir Echoes. I got my second shot yesterday, and I'm still breathing, so yay. I'm up, I'm about. Or, yeah, Friday. Whatever. One of them. But I'm up and I'm about.
It was yesterday. Whoa. Sorry.
Sore, but I'm still doing.
Calendar.
It is. It's always good to be on this side of the ground. That's what I always say. My parents always said that anyway. Any day on this side of the dirt is a good day. Good morning, dog lover. Happy Sunday. Happy Blood and Beans Day.
Hi, dog lover.
Still planning on going on a hike today. I felt okay yesterday. And today I'm actually still feeling okay. Like, still a little tired. Arms a little sore, but I feel fine. Beyond that, I could see where they said like the chills thing. Like, I feel like I got the chills a little bit today.
He did.
But that's not going to stop me from going on a hike in the woods. So I'm gonna have to stop off someplace and grab some water. Well, water I can bring with me, but I gotta grab some apples. Because you can't have a fall walk without some apples.
Maybe stop at Four Corners.
Maybe some cider donuts.
So I can get a couple body armor drinks to go. I'll bring my own backpack.
Okay. Pockets doesn't do the water. Pockets does the body armor.
Strawberry banana. Oh my God, it's the best. I'm sorry. One of my neighbors, Tommy, who redid my outlet, he got me into it. I'm constantly stealing it from his golf cart.
Good morning, PA. How are you? Happy Sunday. Welcome to the casualist live stream ever. Most casual. See, it's the kind of live stream where I can say the most casualist live stream, and I don't have to feel bad that I just completely butchered that sentence because it's casual. No, it's not.
Isn't it more casual?
It would be.
Thank you. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I passed English.
But the live stream's so casual that doesn't even matter. It's amazing. Oof. Work on a Sunday. I feel bad for you. But I also give you props, man.
No,
kick
go
ass.
To work, make that money. Don't make him feel bad. Go to work, make that money. You're
kick ass.
Good.
You're working. I'm just saying, working on a Sunday it's always a little rough.
You're not one of them.
That's awesome.
That's collecting unemployment.
People collect unemployment. I don't necessarily.
Checks that are available to go to work. They have a car and they have everything they need. They just don't want to go work.
Don't necessarily completely agree with that entire statement, but I'm going to move on from that subject because politics is something I do not discuss.
It's not politics.
It is.
It is rationality. Hey, I could actually make more working.
It's rationality through politics.
Sorry.
Anyway, hi everyone. I'm here now.
It is the child.
The great Lord Child is here.
He's gonna eat your face. Careful.
She's playing with her cat. I'm still sitting here sipping coffee.
His name is Oreo, and he has anger issues. Do not judge him. He's still going to kitty therapy.
Here, come this way, kid, so I can.
Okay.
The mic can pick you up a little bit more. And Dog Lover says good morning.
And I say good morning as well.
Yo, hey, it's Evil Outcast. Good morning, man. How are you, dude? I'm very happy I was able to make your stream last night, and I'm sure everybody in here knows about your channel. But if by any means, if you haven't heard of Evil Outcast, you haven't checked out his channel, and if you're checking this out at a later point in time, please go check out Outcast's channel. He does fantastic narrations. He actually kept me company last night for like a good hour and a half or more while I was up editing some things. So yeah, good stuff. Yeah, now you can sit quietly in the back. Dude, don't worry about it, man. I think I was like half out anyway. I was still there towards the end. I mean, I was there at the keyboard for most of it. But I ended up, laying down towards the end and chilling with my 3DS. And I think I might have crashed maybe around when you did, maybe a little bit before or a little bit after. But yeah, man, I mean, that happens. And I mean, you were going for a while. I cannot stream for that long. Like an hour and a half is tops for me. And then my voice, my throat starts to go. Tomorrow's video, the Monday video, awesome, man. I will certainly check it out. Is it one that you wrote? Also, if you guys don't know, again, just about everybody in this chat probably knows who he is. But if you're checking it out at a later point in date, check out PA Nightmare's channel as well. He's not just a narrator. He actually started out as an author. And the stories over on his channel are absolutely fantastic. So like, it's definitely worth checking out. Dude's a fantastic author. Good morning, Devane. How are you?
Morning.
I tip my beanie to you. Top of the morning to you.
I really want a fedora.
Why?
Like a tiny
I'll
one.
make sure I'm not missing it.
Like
And
a
Frank.
Good enough fedora.
Like
Frank?
a fedora like this.
Good morning. I was just talking to you on Discord like 10 minutes ago.
Everybody, I'm going to make a tiny fedora for the kitchen, and it
I
will
told
be
her I wanted a
adorable.
fedora.
If you could get a fedora to fit on that kitten's head, then I'll buy you a video game. If he keeps it on, if you can train him to keep it on his head, I will buy you any video game you want.
Here, kitty. Look
Time
at
to
that.
get Metopia.
Here, little kitty. Look at the chicken nugget.
Frank says, good morning, Paul. How are you? Damn it, I knew I missed somebody. How are you, man? Happy Sunday. Frank says, good morning to you, and good morning to Shiloh.
Yeah, I say good morning to Frank.
It's so weird. He's got the same name as my grandfather.
Okay, so tomorrow's story is from a different author. Still definitely going to be checking it out, man. Especially if you're telling me that it's it's awesome. Like, I know it's going to be. And you know me. If I'm I'm around and I'm able, I'm there for sure. Yes, tiny kitten fedora. This kitten is small.
I gotta learn how to sew.
He's only a couple months old.
Yeah, but he's small for 3 months old.
Give him time.
Jabba is like 8 months old. And
Jabba's
he's the
a mutant.
biggest cat in the house.
Oh, he's
not by
Leanna's still
Liana.
bigger than him.
Pick him up.
Liana
He's
is
heavier. He's more muscular.
He's also bigger. Take a
He's
look
not
at.
bigger.
Squish down that fluff.
No.
Yes, but you know what
The
makes
fluff is
you
in
know
a-
what
it is a
makes
factor.
Fluff
her,
is not a size factor.
That's what makes
It
her
is a
good
size
hunter.
factor.
It is.
She's sleek and she can move around.
Yes,
even though she's
but
all that.
Jabba
She's
is
amazing.
Jabba's still bigger
Jabba
than she
can kick the
is.
shit out of somebody, but it's funny because he goes after Liana. Liana takes him by the
Because,
neck and throws him over.
because he's
She
a
did that
baby.
once.
He's a baby. He's only 8.5 months old. He's still a baby. He's huge, but he's a baby.
And he still chases after her. And then when she turns to chase him back, he like,
Nah, you've missed some, but we're really just kind of getting started. Oh, PA Nightmares also says good morning to you, Shiloh.
Good morning.
Devane says hello to Shiloh and Pockets.
Hello.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that I threw these out there. I didn't want anybody's good mornings to go unnoticed. I hope I've relayed all these messages well.
Just to get everything done, good morning, chat, and hello, chat.
Shiloh is actually much better at this than I am. She understands all the lingity these days.
That's because I watch too much Minecraft.
At best, I'm still stuck in the early 2000s. That's at best. If we're getting real, most of me is still stuck in the 80s.
You say pog sometimes.
I do say
You do
pogs
say
sometimes,
pog,
and
but-
poggers, and I know the difference
Pog.
between the two.
What is the difference?
I can't tell you the difference, but I understand it in context.
I gotta find.
Can you give me?
I gotta find.
I can't just give you an example. You'd have to tell me something that's either pog or poggers, and then I would tell you.
So, like, I just ate a piece of cheese. What would you say after that?
Pog.
Yeah.
It's pog.
No.
Yeah.
When you follow the word pog with that or that, it would be poggers. But
Yeah.
when you're just saying like, oh, pog.
Yeah, exactly. If it's more energetic, if it's more bombastic, yes.
See-
If you're saying, well, that's pog, you don't say that's pog.
You see,
No.
that's pog.
Or just poggers.
Or just poggers.
Sometimes
if you're
it's
feeling a
just
little spicy.
if you're feeling spicy.
If you feel a little spicy. There's this one kid in my school
Oh.
that like just says poggers and pog in the completely wrong context. And then in my head I'm like, why?
See, I didn't realize there was a difference either, Raph, but my child has been kind enough to educate me
On the pog.
on the pog.
Do you even know what
in the
pog looks
poggers.
like?
I used to play pogs
Well, not the
with the slammer.
yeah, not the
I was
game.
good, man. I used to steal everybody's. I could
So did I.
I could flip a whole stack.
Yep. If you stack them like right correctly, you have
You
a.
should see the look I'm
Look
getting.
up the word
If you
pog.
have a heavy
Look at the word
enough
pog and then look at
slammer,
images.
that's a spinner slammer. That's a really good way to knock them all down.
You guys are all
Pog, a cardboard or plastic disc printed with a design or picture,
Yes.
collected or swapped by children or used in games. That's what I used to play. Pog.
Yeah.
This
me
is
too.
pog.
I had the
Yes.
tube. Did you?
This is Pog.
Did you have?
That
tubes?
is also pog.
Those are Pogs.
Did you have the tubes to store them in?
I did. I
So
had
did I.
tubes to store them in. I used to get people got very mad at me in school because we'd play and then I'd flip the whole pile.
You know where the
And then
best
I'd take
place-
the whole pile.
You know the best place to get them at when we were kids? AC Moore. They were 25 cents a piece.
You guys are old.
We are.
Slammers.
Listen,
Slammers for 50 cents. And those
how
were heavy
often
fuckers.
do I get to talk about Pogs?
And you can never fit your slammer
Depends
in
on
your
the pog.
holder.
It depends on the
It
Pog.
depends on the pog.
Pogs might not be Poggers, but they are Pog. Boom, kazoom. That is the perfect blend of 90s and modern culture.
The 21st century.
And I handled it well.
Twitch. We're
Almost
not even on Twitch.
Masterfully
We're,
crafted.
we're like Technoblade. We're a Twitch streamer by streaming on YouTube.
Like,
And Google-
we're like
Google.
Technoblade.
You don't even know who that is.
I don't, but I love your references.
Yeah, we're a Twitch streamer, but we're streaming on YouTube. So we trick everyone into subscribing to our into following, our Twitch channel, but we don't stream anything on it. And then we stream on YouTube.
I have a Twitch channel.
You have a Twitch channel?
I do. And I don't stream anything on it.
You know,
So,
we have like
see,
Technoblade and Dream.
Outcast remembers Pogs. Oh my god, that's amazing. Dude,
Pogs have been remembered.
but it's not just me. Yes, the nostalgia is real. And Creepy Grizzly. Good morning, Creepy Grizzly. How are you? Happy Sunday. Also remembers Pogs. And at the age of 18, he knows what Pogs are. That means somebody did a good job at educating their children. That's all I'm saying. Awesome parents.
My mom would just in the craft store, she'd just be like, "Yep, go on." Go find them. Go. And you could never fit your slammer in your goddamn case.
Our family is a very weird mixture of like generations. Because you two are Gen X.
Yeah.
Sabrina, Monica, stuff like that is.
And actually, I'm not.
They're just millennials.
I'm actually not Gen X.
What are you?
It's the
'Cause
generation
you're not a millennial.
No, it's the generation before Gen X.
That's-
I was
Gen-
right at the end of it.
That's Gen B.
I think it was Gen Y.
Gen Y?
Yeah.
When you're Gen Y, I think if you're.
I'm born.
You're
I'm not
all
mistaken. I don't remember what I remember. I wanted to be. Everyone in my class wanted to be Generation X, but like the cutoff was that year, and we're almost Generation
Well,
X.
then
So I'm
Gen
Generation X.
Yes,
Mom's
you're
Gen
Gen X.
You're Gen Y. We got like almost every generation except for Gen B. And then we got Monica and Sabrina as Gen.
Awesome. Glad you are doing great. I'm doing pretty good myself, man.
I was gonna say.
And then Monica and Sabrina are millennials.
I'm
and I'm
reading.
Gen Z. So we got like a whole mixture
You are
of just
a whack.
slang.
Well, I can be down with that, PA.
What?
PA said he's just a real cool cat, and we're all whack. Like everybody. And I'm cool with being whack. That is also very 90s. Just saying. Then
It just reminds me of the Stray Cats.
I was born in 1981, so I enjoyed the 80s all while growing up.
82's better.
Like, I was born the same year that Friday the 13th was released. So I basically, and obviously I don't remember things from when I was a baby, but I grew up with Jason as Jason movies were being released in the theater as a child. And then obviously I was a teenager all through the 90s. I was actually class of 1999. Good morning, Sir Creepington Pasta. How are you? By the way, he's going to be in an upcoming collab in the month of October. Thank you for sending your lines, my friend. So just wanted to say thank you to him for sending lines. And as doing that, obviously, I'm saying, hey, he's in a collab. So it's coming up. So just putting that all out there in one little nice package. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of people in that collab as well. Some people I can name, such as PA Nightmares, and some people I can't name. And I won't. No, I want to, but I won't.
I wonder if the ingredients in off-brand Doritos.
Jason is my brother. Kind of.
No, because the chip is different.
Definitely grew up with the Jason movies, and it definitely had an effect on me. But I mean, I also grew up with Freddy and Michael Myers, Leatherface. I grew up in all that 80s horror. But just for some reason, Jason just really stood out to me. And just, I don't know, became a pretty big fascination of mine. But yeah, then it was, teenager through the 90s. So, a Nintendo, late 80s. I had an Atari first, then Nintendo. 90s happened, and then Super Nintendo came out. And that's what I played right up until I was 15, 16, when the 64 released. So also probably a big reason why the Super Nintendo is my favorite console of all time. Nostalgia is obviously very real, and there was a lot of third-party support. Like, I don't even think there's another console in history that's had more third-party support than the Super Nintendo did. So just a ton of different awesome games. Like a lot of people say, you could sit here and list 25 kick-ass games for the Super Nintendo and completely miss 25 more. There's 25 at least that you didn't say. Like, it's a great game system. But yeah, I am a product of my time. My house looks like an 80s house.
Yep.
So does the game room.
The game room is amazing.
The
game room has an arcade machine and a CRT television for light gun games. Yes, it is very much a 1980s game room.
Even with like the mushroom painting.
Good morning, creepy clown girl. How are you? Happy Sunday. And she also says good morning to family.
Did I say good morning to you, not family?
The Super Nintendo was awesome, Paul. I agree. Secret of Mana is actually my favorite game of all time ever. Any video game to ever release, it is my favorite video game. And I'm still pretty hell-bent on one of these days getting up really early and let's playing the entire thing from beginning to end in one long live stream. Would be fun. And I was going to use a personal holiday for that, but I heard Bayonetta 3 is supposed to be possibly coming out sooner than later. And I've been saving my personal holiday for 3 years.
Did they say that in 2017?
No, they said they said it was in development in 2017. But recently, Hideki Kamiya came out and said, we really would love to showcase the game, but we're not allowed. We're not the ones in charge of when to show it. Which means it's Nintendo that doesn't want to show it, because they're the only ones that, funded by them. They probably want to promote it in a certain way, obviously. And the voice actress that plays Bayonetta, I can't remember what her name is off the top of my head. She played Bayonetta in the first 2 games. She did the voice work. And for like the longest time, she was talking about it. She said, I don't know where development is. They still haven't called me back yet to do her role. I don't even know if I'm going to be Bayonetta. And she was talking about that for like a couple of years. And then recently, I can no longer talk about Bayonetta 3 due to an agreement, a disclosure agreement. Meaning she's most likely been contracted by Platinum Games to go back and do Bayonetta's voice. And the voice work is one of the last stages of development in a video game. So I'm very, very hopeful that it's going to come out soon. I've been dying for this game, but I'm not so hopeful that I'm not looking up news on it every single day anymore. But I am still holding on to that personal holiday. Yes, non-disclosure agreement. Thank you. She said she can no longer talk about Bayonetta 3 due to a non-disclosure agreement, which leads me to believe that she's been contracted back to do the voice work for the game again, which makes me happy because it means that, the game could possibly release, maybe even later this year or early next year. So fingers crossed. But I would just want to see, I've heard Astral Chain is a great game. It's also made by Platinum Games, and I've heard it was absolutely fantastic, but I refuse to play it. I refuse to buy it. I refuse to play it. Not until they at least give me some kind of gameplay footage from Bayonetta 3. And I've been saying that for years since Astral Chain released, and I still have not played it. I still really want to, and I haven't. Hey, I boycott something. I boycott. So I'll read the chat here for a quick second. Oof, never had a Super Nintendo. Did you get your hands on the classic one? If you can get your hands on one of those, or even like a reproduction one that you can just plug in regular controllers to, I would kind of go that route. But the Super Nintendo is amazing. Did you have a Genesis? A lot of people that didn't have Super Nintendo had a Sega Genesis. So just curious.
Ow!
Love the Nintendo 64. I do have one of those. I got that. I think it was 17 when that came out? When did that come out? 64 I think came out in like 96 or 97, I think. I had to have, because GoldenEye was Game of the Year in 1998, I believe. Oof, no Genesis? You were console deprived. The Genesis was a good system, though. Either one, if I know you didn't have either one, but if you did have one or the other, I mean, both were really good systems. Just really liked the Super Nintendo a lot more. Personally. But I know a lot of people that would completely defend, the Sega Genesis to the same capacity. Sega. Yeah, I think that was burned into everybody's brain. I absolutely love the Genesis too. I mean, I do. The SNES is my favorite console, hands down.
SNES?
The SNES.
That's the SNES.
That's what people. That's what people call
Everything
it.
has to be said as an acronym now.
That's what everybody
an
calls
acronym.
it. It's not just me. That's like literally what the
No,
gaming
that's what
community
everybody.
calls the Super Nintendo is the SNES.
Would you like a crisp?
I would not like a crisp right now. Thank you. Pretty soon I got to go get a refill on my coffee.
Ow.
Hey, dog lover. Not a whole lot.
You can't finish his coffee?
I'm getting more coffee.
But then the coffee in the bottom.
Dreamcast was awesome, and the first time I saw Sonic Adventure on that, like, I was blown away. Absolutely blown away. I didn't own one. I do now, but I don't have the hookups for it. I don't have a controller. I don't have a way to connect it to a TV. But I do have a Dreamcast. But anyway, first time I saw the Dreamcast, I saw Sonic Adventure on it, and yeah, was completely blown away by that. And then they came out with it on the GameCube, which was awesome. Now, I still would argue that the GameCube version is inferior, even though the DX version does have a little bit more content and some changes. Graphically, the Dreamcast version is a slightly, not a ton, but slightly superior. But I absolutely loved Sonic Adventure DX on the GameCube. Very, very, very much enjoyed it. Especially the ending of the game. You think you beat the game and you're like, wait a minute. Where's the credits?
Yeah.
How come I'm still walking around? What am I supposed to do next? And then you finally figure it out, and it's this epic, grand ending sequence with this giant water Godzilla monster. And it was just awesome.
Ranch backwards is Hucknar. Hucknar. Sounds very German.
Okay.
I put it in the mirror and I was like,
Just
oh.
because you're eating the chips and you're holding the bag in front of you and you're looking down at the chips, and so you're reading it upside down.
I'm not. Oh, yeah, I am.
Told you. And Shiloh fell over, almost
Tip my tea.
off the couch.
Your tea's not tipped.
Sorry, all the best stuff on the floor.
So I'm gonna go back and read some. Don't not ignoring you guys here. Kind of got distracted by the child falling over.
I'm sorry. I died, man. I was saying Hucknar and then I died.
Are you acting like
Pockets had a Game Boy Color. I actually did not have a Game Boy Color. I had the original brick Game Boy.
I had 2 Game Boy Colors.
Yep. You had a Game Boy Color and a Game Boy Color Pocket.
Yep. The Game Boy Color Pocket was from my parents for Christmas one year. And I got the other one for a Mother's Day gift.
Yeah, I had Game Boy. I didn't have a Game Boy Advance. I do now. I have gone out and bought one after the fact. I only have one game for it though. I didn't have a DS. I didn't have a DSi, but I was all over that 3DS, man. The 3DS had me sold on those 3D effects. But I have owned every Nintendo home console. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, 64, GameCube, Wii U, Switch.
Actually, no.
Wii U.
You're incorrect. You do not have the new Switch.
No, I don't have the new one.
You don't have the new Switch. We
well,
have the Switch Lite in the household. It is mine.
I don't. It's not like a new. It's not like a new console. It has an
2
OLED
Switch
screen.
And
Just
it has
like
more space.
the Nintendo also later came out with a top-loading NES, so you didn't have to load it through the front like a VCR. I don't have one of those. It's basically the same console.
You have the originals of everything, except for the
Basically.
tiny NES. That was not an original, but that was adorable.
No,
Still
but I have the
adorable.
regular NES, and it's the same thing. And that's the original,
You have the tiny NES
and the original that's not
and
tiny.
the original. Yeah.
I don't have the original Atari. I have the second to original
We
Atari.
even have a tiny arcade machine that doesn't work.
It's the wooden model, but it's got 4 switches on the top instead of 6. It's the 2-button 2x2 layout instead of 3x3 layout. When was the original Atari released? It was like 1974 or something like that. 1979. Anyways, the model I have was the next model that came out like 2 years later. So I don't have the original, but man, I'm damn close.
We already have 3.
Wouldn't mind finding the Darth Vader model. It's an older Atari. I believe it's a 2-switch top like mine, but it's all black. It's actually pretty cool looking. I think they're worth money. So finding one at a yard sale for like $5, because someone doesn't know what it is that they have, is not a very strong possibility, but it still could happen. Those rare gems are findable. Man, so you had all the portables, Frank. Jesus. See, that's awesome. And by all means, man, send me over those ideas. And leader of the Lost Souls. Sorry, man, I did not see you come in. Good morning, welcome, happy Sunday. Sorry, I've been kind of ranting, and I got my child crunching in my ear on chips, so it's slightly distracting.
You want me to crunch in your ear? I can crunch in your ear, okay? I can get.
That sucks. Somebody stole it from your locker, dude. That's terrible. How do you steal somebody's game system? Not cool. Totally not cool. I know, but it's fucked up, man. Sir Creepington, man, absolutely. I'm sure that you're probably gone at this point. But if you do come back, check this out at a later point in time. I'll DM you anyway and say thank you. But thank you so much for stopping in, man. I hope you have a fantastic day, and be safe, man. I'll be seeing you again soon for sure. Yes, people are cruel. I agree. People taking people's game systems is not nice. So.
Yeah.
What? Biscuits. Yes.
Catch.
Thank you. Oh my God. I swear to God, it's like riding in the truck with my father all over again. I used to work construction, and my dad, I don't know if he was deaf in one ear or what, man, but he would turn on his radio in the morning, and he listened to not FM but AM talk radio, like the politics-y stuff, politics, and we're talking. I'm talking literally like 5:30 in the morning, and he'd turn it almost all the way up, and you know how staticky and sitting there trying to wake up, sip my coffee, and I've got like static blasting in my ear, like someone's just rattling a bag of chips nonstop in my like I see him like this, like sitting here like this while I'm riding down the. Oh my God, memories. Oh, the nostalgia is real. Oh, you got a part-time job at Panera, man? That's awesome. And by the way,
give me soup and cookie.
And Panera bread is amazing.
Mail it over.
So, yes, Paul, I agree. And again, I don't know. It's not his fault because it's what he liked to listen to, and I'm pretty sure because my old man got hit in the head with a crane long time ago when he was working construction, and got back up and finished working. Obviously, that's just how he was. But I think after that, he had problems hearing in one ear, so I think that was just part of it. Anyways, that's that's the price you pay for working with family, right? Like, love my family, love my parents and stuff like that, but you know, the things you put up with because people are your family. So and I didn't have a car to get back and forth to work, so I kind of had to ride with him, and it made sense. We worked together, so it worked out. It was just one of those things I had to deal with. But yeah, that's where I also learned that static sucks. Oh, that's cool. Feeding the baby nephew. Excellent, Mr. Outcast. That is Pog.
That's so easy.
It's Poggers, yeah, I agree.
Poggers.
I was gonna say that's Poggers.
That's Poggers.
Hey. That's awesome, dude. 30% discount at Panera Bread. Kick freaking ass.
Get me soup. Get me soup. They have really good chicken noodle soup.
They have really good everything there.
I like their cookies and their bread
Like,
and their bread bowls.
if I was a millionaire, I think like I would, if I had like was eating out places, like it would be exclusively Panera Bread and Starbucks.
God, my legs suck.
I said for me, you could get whatever you want if we were rich. We could get Grubhub. Listen, I want Panera Bread, Starbucks. What do you
Grubhub
want?
don't come up here.
But if I was rich, trust me, somebody would come up here.
I'm pretty sure Uber Eats.
I remember one time
I'm pretty sure Uber
I was
Uber
with a
Eats
friend.
does that.
Uber Eats.
and
Uber
we
Eats.
ordered Chinese, but then we also ran out of cigarettes. So we asked the Chinese delivery guy if he could stop and get cigarettes, and we give him like a bigger tip,
And you did.
and he did. So I gave him like.
So I'm pretty sure I could
$20
pay
tip.
somebody if I was rich. Hey, here's an extra $200 on top of whatever else your business would cost you. What else would? Here's a $200 tip. Drive it out here to me, and I would get Starbucks, Panera Bread, what you want, what you want.
I want a McChicken.
I'm telling you, man, exclusively Panera and
Fries.
Starbucks.
And a Coca-Cola. Because
And no,
Coca-Cola
I
is a
just
superior drink.
putting this out there. I never go to a Starbucks or a Panera Bread to write.
You should.
I'm never there to write. I'm not. I do like Starbucks. I do like Panera Bread.
You should, and then you should let me take a picture.
And I
So
do
that can be like
write,
the book cover or something.
but I don't go to those places to write. A lot of times when I tell people that I like those places, they're like, well, do you write at Starbucks? Like, is that where you write? You write at Panera Bread? Like, no,
I write at my office.
at all. Like, I don't. Yeah, usually I write at my office before my workday begins. Actually,
But not while it's happening.
no.
No, he's a responsible worker. Dude.
Well, not only that, but most people know me, know that I get to the office at like 6:15, 6:30 in the morning.
Because he overworks himself, and he needs to stop doing so.
Exactly.
I don't like to be late, so if I leave early, if I run
But you
into
could be
trouble,
like fashionably
if
late.
I get stuck at a train, if I get a flat tire, I have to cross the train to go to the highway.
There's
Me, what train?
Barely a train that
Well, you can tell you don't drive over there very often because yes, there is a train, and it's a very slow moving train that goes to and from the Lafarge plant. I've been stuck at that train before. The longest I've been stuck there was 12 minutes. And yes, I time it. 12 minutes. That's a long time for a train. I will sit here and be quiet on the stream for 12 minutes, and you guys tell me if that 12 minutes is a long time or not.
It is.
Yeah.
I felt just like a minute of silence. It's very awkward. There's many laughs because of how awkward it is. Like,
So-
do you ever just like go in a room and then everything goes quiet and then you just laugh?
Yep.
Cool. Thank you, Frank. Thank you very much for sending that. But yeah, I leave early. Wow, 124 plus cars. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. And if I leave early, if I get stuck at a train, if I get a flat tire, if a cop pulls me over just to ask me where are you headed this morning? Work.
Work.
Like, I still have a shot of being on time. I still have a shot of being there at 7 o'clock and sending out that morning email at 7 or before 7. So that way the people that I work with know that I'm at work. I'm there, ready to, because what I do is I'm very much in a supportive role. I am a project coordinator and I am a human resource manager. But I also service my employees. Basically, if they need payroll help, they need help getting W-4s or something like that sent over to them. If they need to be set up with a safety certification, if my coworker, my sales representative, he goes out, he finds orders for people, work orders, and then it's my job to try and find people. Right now, it's nearly impossible because there's not a lot of people that want to work at the moment. Which makes my day a little bit more stressful than it used to be. My job, though, is stressful no matter what, so that really doesn't matter a whole lot. But it's important to me to be there for them. Just like, this. You guys know how much this means to me. My YouTube channel, your friendship, your support, writing. That means a lot to me, right? And it's the same.
Got it. Sorry, Pepsi bottle fell.
It's the same with work. These people I've been working with them for for years. So they're more than just coworkers. So I don't want to let anybody down. So yeah, I get up early. I make sure I'm at work early. And then if I do have some time, I'll do a little bit of writing in the morning. And that's how I begin my day.
Isn't writing just a collection of scribbles? Just
No.
scribbles with meaning?
No. Meaning.
Ow.
Meaning. There you go. You just nailed it. Because saying that what is writing is it just a collection of scribbles is saying isn't music just a collection of noise? And it's not a collection of noises. It's a collection of
noises with rhythm.
It's a collection of sounds with intent and purpose. It's the intent and purpose that make it music. It's the intent and purpose that make the scribbles writing.
I know this is like really weird to bring up, but I have a teacher that like literally.
It is usually a decent morning. Can't complain. Work is stressful, but it begins with coffee made by my wife, and usually sitting at my desk. Punching out a little bit more of a story, and then jumping onto work for the computer for the day and phones and
I have to
trying to get people into.
You just because of the damn coffee pot.
I know. We
wanna
need a
pick the
new
goddamn
coffee pot. That's Pockets' input, but she just saying it is. I don't like to complain a whole lot, and that's why when I do complain, it's more or less half joking, half serious, because things could be worse. I'm definitely not in the worst position available. So generally, I mean, yeah, I have a strict regimen I have to stick to, but it's rewarding.
I even have them eating better.
Paul, you please have a fantastic day as well. Be safe out there, man. Please.
Be safe, don't die. If you do, I will scream at you in your corpse.
Okay then.
You have a twisted sense of humor like your
Dog lover says hi.
Hi, dog lover.
Hi, dog lover, who I've just discovered
Sorry,
doesn't
my
like,
mouth is full. You caught me eating.
who doesn't like Starbucks. Why?
As
Because you're
usual.
weird.
I'm eating.
Love Starbucks.
You know what I enjoy? I enjoy the tater tots.
Pumpkin spice night owls.
Yes. But I also enjoy the tater tots from Dunkin' Donuts. We just get some tater tot Dunkin' Donut appreciation, please, because that should be a whole day. It's just great.
Tater tots from Dunkin'
They
Donuts.
taste not tater tots. They're like tater tots, but they're
They're
called
browns.
hash browns.
I've seen them. I know what you're talking about.
They taste like happiness.
I can make a whole bag of them taste just like it.
Oh, this child's face right now is
They
just.
will never be. They're good, okay?
Yes, she really is.
I'm not an animal, but I mean, thank you. I've been given a sandwich after it was waved at my face.
I mean, I like Dunkin' Donuts hash browns. I like their croissant sandwiches.
Oh my god, they're so good.
But let's
They're
face
so
it, man.
expensive.
It's about the donuts.
Yeah.
Love the Boston cream donut. I'm
Actually, I was
just
gonna-
saying.
I was gonna ask you if we could get munchkins.
Not right this second.
Obviously not work. Just come on. We're gonna get off the stream and go get munchkins. Hold on, we'll
No,
be
let's
right back.
bring the computer with us. Guys, want to go get donuts?
Yeah, let's just
You all get one donut.
hold on.
One donut apiece.
Let me figure out a way first how to turn the car into a generator so I can plug the computer into the car while we drive to the store. Well, don't forget, we have to somehow get it from here, or we'll just get a really long extension cord.
We'll just have an extension cord just on the road. What is that?
Yeah. Really, really long extension cord.
We're talking like 6,000 feet right there.
No, a little longer than that. It's more. That's how many feet is a mile? I think a mile is.
819 football fields.
I'm gonna look this up now. I have to know. I used to know. I think a mile is like 6,000 feet.
And if it is, then you get a high five from your daughter.
Not too far off. 5,280 feet.
Fine, you get the handshake.
And so, boom kazoom, less than 1,000 feet off.
How do I get weed in my iced tea?
No, I thought you were just doing not the
It's
handshake.
the handshake. It's the handshake, man. I'm being given tea.
I'm good. What?
I don't know how I did that.
No, you didn't. I loves the donuts. I do, but
Well, I was
Boston
saying munchkins
cream are
before we go on a
amazing.
hike.
I'm also not a huge fan though of donuts, like the donut. I like jelly donuts. I like Boston cream. I like my donuts to be filled with something.
I like glazed.
Not a huge.
I will throw a stick at you.
It's factory humor. Factory humor.
But like regular donuts, I'm not a fan of cake. That's what it is. Sabian doesn't like cake. Sabian
And donuts
is
are
a
basically
fan
fried cake.
of pie. I like pie. So like the Boston cream donut, the jelly donut, those are a lot more like a pie. Regular donuts they're cake.
He
Right?
really only eats my scratch cake.
I'm not really. I'll eat. There's a few cakes out there I'll eat, but I'm not.
Have you ever tried a banana
Especially,
filled
yes,
donut?
definitely pockets cake.
He doesn't
But
like
I'm
pancakes either.
Not a fan of pancakes,
But you eat mine.
but I don't like cake. Yes, I eat yours.
You're like the guy in Jumanji. He blows up if he eats cake.
Well, no, I don't explode if I eat cake, but I'm just not a fan. I'd
Have you
much rather have a slice of pie.
Have you ever had a banana filled donut?
Good morning,
Oh, that
Fuzzy.
sounds
How
good.
are you, man? I don't know if I said that already. I might have. I've been kind of bouncing all over. But good morning. It's nice to see you. Happy Sunday.
Good morning.
Well, afternoon, but good morning, afternoon, anyways. Yeah, not a fan of the pancake, so I'm not a fan of the IHOP.
I like the waffle.
Not
You
a
know what
fan
you
of the
do?
waffle. I like the Belgian waffle.
The
I don't know.
trick.
Oh, the waffle like a bunch of stuff on
Yeah,
it.
with the whipped cream and the tons of fruit on it. And
No,
that's
the trick to a good pancake is a cap of vanilla, like a teaspoon of sugar, and you mix it all in together.
I said pie.
You like my
Pie.
pancake?
Dad, have you ever tried a banana filled donut?
Banana filled? I don't
That's not
think I've
good.
tried banana
It's a
filled.
banana filled
I
donut.
know they make them, but I know
It's
I've never tried one.
A vanilla
like to try it.
donut with chocolate frosting on it.
It's banana. Yeah.
And then there's just banana.
Yeah.
I would like to try
It's
that.
it's a chocolate covered banana cream pie donut. Yeah. A pie. Banana
That's
cream
why I'm
pie
saying you
donut.
like it.
Boston cream pie donut. The jelly donut is probably the furthest removed from a pie in that category, but it's still filled with a jellied fruit filling, like a pie. Love pie, just saying. And honestly, I love pumpkin spice. I love pumpkin spice coffee. I love pumpkin pie ice cream in a cup of coffee. By the way, that's absolutely fantastic. Not a fan of pumpkin pie. I'm just going to put that out there.
I love pumpkin pie.
I don't like vegetable pie.
It's not a vegetable.
It's not.
It's a fruit. It has seeds.
It's a vegetable.
It's a pumpkin is a fruit. It has seeds.
It's a vegetable.
If you knew how to put up a poll, I'd be like, Dad, put up a poll.
Pumpkin
They will know.
Is a vegetable. It is
It's
a
a
vegetable
fruit.
pie.
Look it up on the Googles.
It's a squash.
On the Googles. Oh yeah, I'm sorry you don't use Google.
Okay, so I'll make you a butternut squash pie
Do you like chicken cacciatore?
and tell you it's fruit. It's a fruit. Eat it. It's a fruit.
If it has seeds, it's a fruit.
So you would enjoy butternut squash pie.
No.
Well, you should. It's a fruit.
Do you like?
Wait, if
Chicken
tomatoes are
cacciatore?
fruit, does that make jelly?
Tomato pie is amazing. What, honey?
Do you like chicken cacciatore?
Yeah, why?
Oh, because it's just got zucchini and the yellow zucchini.
The yellow zucchini.
Yeah, I eat around the zucchini. Just because I like chicken cacciatore doesn't mean I
You
like
don't
the
like
squash.
the double dip?
I don't like squash. I don't like squash.
Well, you
don't
like fried eggplant.
Like squash. I like pumpkin spice, but don't like pumpkin.
You like fried eggplant.
No, I like breaded.
You know what I like
fried
from a pumpkin?
eggplant.
Exactly.
That's-
Pumpkin
seeds. I like
you're
it.
amazing.
To that.
I like it because it's deep fried and dipped in ranch.
The only way we could get
Very
Doughboy
American.
to eat eggplant, I had to deep fry it and bread it.
Not a huge fan of French toast either. Tell you the truth.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
how am
No,
I gonna make you guys breakfast on your
Here.
anniversary? You don't
I'll
like
eat
breakfast?
it. Just like I'll eat pumpkin pie, I will. But I'm not a huge fan of French toast. I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin pie. I will eat those things. But like it's definitely not my favorites.
He so considers it a side.
But yes, not a fan
To
of the
bacon and
pumpkin
eggs.
foods. But man, do I love pumpkin spice everything. Pumpkin spice donuts. Yes, I like the pumpkin spice donuts, just like I like apple cider donuts. I like pumpkin spice coffee.
You
I
know
like pumpkin spice cookies. I like pumpkin spice ice
He
cream.
likes pumpkin spice. You know what I like?
Should we
From
take
a
trip
pumpkin-
out to Black Horse Farm?
Pumpkin seeds. They're amazing.
Yep, that
They're
I do like.
holy.
I do like
They
that.
are my God. I
Pumpkin
shall
seeds are good.
worship the pumpkin seed.
And
They're amazing, seasoned in. No, let me talk.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm letting go
About the
for it,
most
man.
amazing food
You
in
have the
the
floor.
world.
You have the
And
floor.
it's so Halloweeny and great, and it tastes so good when you put like garlic and salt and sometimes onion powder if you're feeling a little spicy, a little quirky, and then like more pepper. And then the goods, sometimes you can make them spicy. There's like 700 different flavors that you can make. They're great.
So I wanted to just go ahead and let her go off on that rant. Now, I want you guys to know the reason this child likes pumpkin seeds so much. The first time she's ever had pumpkin seeds is what we do every year. First time she ever had pumpkin seeds is we did our pumpkin thing. We did our jack-o'-lanterns. We carve our pumpkins. And then Sabian takes the seeds and roasts them, seasons them, and roasts them in the oven. And we make our own pumpkin seeds. So when the child was old enough to try pumpkin seeds, we sat down one night on Halloween and watched Halloween and Trick or Treat like we do every single year.
Trick or Treat's my favorite Halloween movie, by the way, so you know, guys.
And we ate literally an entire bowl of pumpkin seeds. And ever since then, this child has been addicted to pumpkin seeds. Now,
I need to go to
don't
rehab. I
know
have a
how
problem.
she'd feel about store-bought pumpkin seeds.
I've tried them before. They're not as good.
That's why I was curious, because now she's basing her experience with pumpkin seeds off of my pumpkin seeds,
See, but
homemade
they're good.
pumpkin seeds.
I'm fine with the store-bought
Me
ones.
too.
But like I said, they're not as good. They're always better homemade because
No.
they got love. They got freshly peeled from the pumpkin on the same night
Or the night before,
or the night before.
because we
sometimes it's
usually
the night
carve
before.
them the night before.
I remember one time, speaking of pumpkin seeds, I brought them in for a snack at school, you know, because in elementary you have snacks. And then, like, at snack time, I got it out, and it exploded all over my bag. And, yeah, that was fun, because now there's pumpkin seed juice in my bag. And I never told Mom.
There
sorry,
shouldn't be a
Mom.
bit
So then
juice in
it was
there.
no, it was all oil, because you made them really oily one time.
Oh,
And then there was just a bunch of oil.
I think there was one year I
It
put a
was
little
really-
bit too much oil in the
But
pan.
the same year, there was pumpkins in my backpack. They didn't explode, and then somebody was like, "I love pumpkin seeds. Can I have one?" I'm like, "Yeah," and they almost choked on one. So I almost murdered someone.
Yeah, that's the thing too. You take my pumpkin seeds to school, and usually your classmates are
Yeah,
attacking them.
they're like, "Pumpkin seeds? What? Yeah,
I do
one
make
of
a-
those."
Cracked black pepper, salt, garlic powder. Don't skimp. Obviously not too much, but I don't skimp on the
Yeah,
garlic
don't
powder.
like put 5 pounds.
And
of
they've
garlic
got to
powder.
be roasted right. If you roast them too long, they get burnt and they turn to dust when you
I
bite
like them
them.
when they're a little burnt.
If you
I also like when
don't
the
cook
pieces-
them long enough, they're still chewy on the inside and very much like eating a raw pumpkin seed.
It's kind of gross.
You have to be cooked almost. You gotta watch them
You
basically.
could
When you're
probably
doing the
make wine
pumpkin
out of
seeds, you
pumpkin
gotta
seeds,
watch them.
too.
Pumpkin gummy candy. If that's not a thing, it should be.
It should be. Yeah.
I want pumpkin gummies.
So do I.
You guys are all thinking like pumpkin. Pumpkin spice. Like real pumpkins don't taste like.
I know that because that's what I said. I don't like pumpkin, but I like the pumpkin spice. The
Pumpkin.
spices that people use with the pumpkin to make like pie. that stuff, the spice combination is fantastic. And like I said, I don't despise pumpkin pie. So like, oh my god, I'll never touch it. Like I will. I'm just not I won't attack.
I will poke it. I won't eat it. I will poke it with my finger.
I won't attack it like a fruit of the forest pie. You put one of those in front of me, watch out.
The whole pie's gone in like the course of 5 minutes.
I freaking love fruit of the forest pie. Oh my god, it's like if I couldn't decide on a favorite pie, that's the answer. It's like I can't decide between apple and strawberry and blueberry and
the strawberry
just mash it.
And whenever someone was just like, well, here's a pie with all of it. It's sweet.
I was going to say, well, I'm gonna go down to Black Horse.
We'll talk about that after.
You know. But then you said, "Hey," so I was like, oh.
So, but yeah. They did? They sold pumpkin gummies last year? I'm going to have to keep an eye out. I've never seen a pumpkin
Amazon,
gummy.
eBay, please.
I've seen carrot gummies. Those Mott's, the Mott's snacks, the gummy snacks, the fruit snacks.
Yeah, there's pumpkin ones.
There's carrot ones.
Yeah, there's also pumpkin ones.
Well, they better have. I haven't seen them.
You can't even taste the fact that it's a carrot. I don't want to hear it.
It's still a carrot, and I want. If they can make a carrot one, my point is I want a pumpkin one.
There are pumpkin
Then
ones.
show it to me.
I've eaten it. It's in my digestive
the next
system.
time you come across one, don't eat it and bring it home as proof. Because until then, I don't believe you.
So it's in your digestive system now.
Yes,
Before you go
carrot.
And take a dump,
That's what. Carrot gummies. Mott's carrot gummies.
Mott's.
Yeah.
It's Mott's.
They don't even taste like carrots though.
Oh,
They
obviously.
literally just taste like the pumpkin ones. Kind of taste like pumpkin spice to me, at least a little bit, but not like.
Yeah, no, the carrot ones don't taste like carrots.
They don't. They taste like.
Yeah,
gummies.
if you guys
all of it's
want,
just
here
probably-
I'll find
I
the
bet you we could probably find them at
Ritz
Price
Mm.
Chopper.
Mott's snacks.
Did somebody really go and make a candy corn ranch?
Those are carrots.
Because I saw
Here,
it.
it's a Twitter post somebody's also made about it too, and I'm gonna bring you right to it. I'm gonna
I
post
like
a link
Twitter,
right here.
Twitter
So if you guys are curious,
I used to have a Twitter account. Now I can't find
a Twitter cat.
that is the
A
post
Twitter cat.
for that regarding the carrots in the Mott's gummies. Yeah, they're sneak for kids basically. Like here's raspberries and cherries and strawberries and carrots. And they don't really taste like carrots,
They
but
don't at all.
it's a good way to kind of sneak vegetables there into the mixed. I also do like carrot cake. That's one of the few cakes I do actually like.
Oh, those are so good. The little ones in jail that they give you, they're awesome.
Sabian's favorite kind of cake? Nope.
Oh, didn't you have the strawberry cake?
It's very close. Strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like the ice cream bars. but they
I
make me sick.
love strawberry
I
shortcake.
can make good.
I will
strawberry shortcake.
devour. Pockets makes. One year she made
Huh.
homemade, fresh picked blackberry shortcake, and oh my fucking god, it was amazing.
Wasn't that at the cabin?
Yeah, fresh picked.
Yeah, because we at Locust Lake, there used to be like an endless supply of berries.
There still is. If you go down, not to the Locust Lake, but the smaller mass of water right down the hill, there is.
The Locust Lake.
Is there a
It's the runoff
section
pump.
in the forum? Because I could just start posting shit. It's becoming winter. People are gonna need to know some,
There's blackberry
Absolutely.
bushes that grow down there. So, and we used to pick them all the time, and it was amazing.
And I was like, why don't you let me make shortcake out of it?
I am going to have this smoke, and then afterwards, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream for the morning. So if you guys want to post, I just want to put that out there. So I'll probably about 5 minutes or so I'll be bouncing out. So if you guys have anything you want to say or post on in, then by all means, just wanted to throw it out there so you are able to do that.
Like, wee. Last call.
Yes, it is the last call. And again, I can't believe that my family and you guys have kept me talking for almost an entire hour. And it will actually be an entire hour in exactly 8 seconds.
Oh my god,
I've been to the family reunions.
What was that? What was the accent?
Full hour.
Like, what was that? Like Australia, New Zealand?
I did not realize there was an accent.
Oh my god, 8 seconds.
I didn't know I said it like that.
I said that.
Oh.
Not you.
Oh. I don't know.
Why did I?
Because you're weird.
You get Franz talking, man. He like talks your ear off.
Okay, that has literally nothing to do with anything.
But,
oh no, he's been talking for an hour.
Yeah.
Like Franz does that. Then he'll be like, "Oh, I gotta go. Oh wait, I gotta tell you this."
Thank you, Outcast. Hey man, good morning, Montana. How are you? Not a problem. The stream will stay up, so if you want to go back and listen to my daughter's ridiculousness,
I want pumpkin seeds now.
you're more than welcome to go back and listen at some other point or whatever. I'll definitely be leaving this up. But yeah, good morning. Thank you very much for stopping in. It's really nice to see you. And yeah, I realize it's not actually morning anymore. So I mean, top of the afternoon to you.
Do the tiny pumpkins have seeds? You can make a portion of pumpkin seeds.
What?
If the tiny pumpkins had seeds, which they probably do, I don't know, I've never carved a tiny pumpkin, you can make a serving size of pumpkin seeds.
That would not, no.
That would be sad because it would be gone in 7 seconds, but like...
Yeah. Give me lots of giant pumpkins with tons of seeds so I can make huge batches. Oh, for sure, man. Not a problem. I leave them all up. I'm really happy that you stopped in. These streams are extremely casual. There's no talking points or topics or anything like that. It's literally just me sipping coffee and waking up on Sunday morning with my family and responding to comments and stuff like that. So I can't guarantee that it's chock full of entertainment. There's definitely enough entertainment, I think, in here.
It happens sometimes.
It definitely
we
happens.
Entertain. We're a bit of influencers.
It's contained within the banter between.
You gotta read between the lines to get the funny.
Thank you, Leader. I'm really happy that you do enjoy the streams. I actually really enjoy Blood and Beans because it's so casual. I'm glad I decided to make a casual type of streaming forum
kind of like
for
a
myself.
Podcast.
Yeah, but it's a podcast without topics. It's a podcast with no itinerary.
You don't need topics to have a podcast.
Well, okay. So it's like one of those podcasts.
Podcast is literally just a talk show.
Yeah, but a talk show usually has like special guests and topics and talking points to cover. This is completely non-scripted. This is me rolling out of bed, pouring myself a cup of coffee, or my beautiful wife pouring me a cup of coffee, and rubbing my eyes and pushing the go live button.
I don't rub his eyes. He rubs his own eyes.
Yes, I do rub my own.
I don't.
Now, if I got it like, one of those little morning crusties or something, you're sure to dig that out for me. Usually without warning.
Sorry, I'm number one. Okay, number one, I'm a mother of 5. Number 2, you don't want that going in your eye. All right, I'm sorry.
So
I even wipe off his face. Okay, it's a mom thing. I can't help it. If some of you are mothers, you understand it.
So there you go. There's probably a 2-second experience of what these streams are really about.
Well, you never told them about the time I got you down and licked your eyeball.
It's the banter between us, though. It's that's where that entertainment value it does occur from time to time. And yes, it's natural. It's very easygoing. It's not stressful on me. A lot of like my live readings and stuff, I get nervous. I don't like to mess up. I've gotten a lot better with it. But these casual streams, I think, have really helped with that. And it also helps me to connect with everybody a little bit more too, which is really nice. So.
Well, at least he's in the Texans for the
But yeah, very happy that you stopped in and I was able to say good morning this morning. Yeah. And please be safe out there today when you all go off on your adventures.
Good morning.
No, I'm doing the Lucifer one from Supernatural. Good morning to you. Good morning to you.
I'm in Dad. I guess I'm going to calm down.
Okay. And with that antics and craziness in the background, I'm going to go ahead and
I took my
and
bag.
close off the
Ew.
stream for the day. Ice cream is a fantastic idea, leader. I completely agree with you that should be a thing. Definitely.
Why?
Today's my ice cream day. I get a night owl on
I don't
Sundays.
like ice cream.
A scoop of ice cream and a cup of hot coffee. It's usually mint chocolate chip in a cup of hot coffee, which, by the way, is freaking phenomenal.
It's very good for the winter time, too.
But when pumpkin pie ice cream is in season, it's a scoop of pumpkin
I
pie
wanna
ice
try
cream and a cup
apple
of coffee,
pie.
and it's amazing. It's my favorite.
I want to try like apple pie night owls.
In coffee, I don't know if I could do apple coffee. But pumpkin spice coffee is amazing. Pumpkin spice ice cream and a cup of coffee is beautiful, especially when they have the pumpkin spice creamer on hand. You add a little bit of that, it's a pumpkin explosion.
I keep asking Dad to get me a decaf pumpkin spice latte.
Well, today, from Starbucks.
From Starbucks.
Yeah, cannot get the Shile the pumpkin spice latte non-decaffeinated from Starbucks because she won't sleep for a week.
Yes,
So.
no, decaf, but you never get it. It was like, oh yes, the next time I get one, I'll get you one too,
And-
small gremlin child.
And the child will get it. Absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much for stopping into this stream.
Yes.
Thank you for just popping in to say hello. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Please be safe out there. Hope you had a great weekend, and hope to see you again throughout the week and this coming Saturday for the Saturday premiere. Love you all. Hope you have a fantastic day, and just
Yes.
please be safe.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
Why are you panicking?